Hey guys, Snoozy here, and today we are going to be doing a new segment. It's going to be weekly, bi-weekly. I haven't decided yet on the frequency, but essentially we are going to be calling it Discover a New Game, aka Dang. So I want to start covering some games that are some hidden gems that maybe you don't know about and kind of get people away from these big AAA releases. I'm guilty of it too, and I see a lot of other people saying I have nothing to play. There's a lot of these like hidden gems out there that are really fun games to play, and you just kind of gotta find them and give them a chance. So today we're gonna be doing Palia. It's in beta. You can find it on Steam. It is free to play, so there's no reason that you can't try this game out. I'm going to put in the description my referral link. I think you get some free little trinkets or something for using it. Don't have to. Don't care. Up to you. Whatever you want to do. But Palia is a cozy community sim, which is self-described on the Steam page. Essentially, you get a plot of land, kind of like Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon, and you build out your house and your farm, and you have different activities and all kinds of different stuff to do. It's online, multiplayer. Outside of your little plot for your house, you'll see other people running around, adventuring. You can make a community, which is a lot like a guild, your friends list, visit your friend's farm. This is a lot different than the games we normally play on this channel, which is mostly like action RPGs, military sims, MMOs, stuff like that. And I wanted to start with this because this is a very different kind of game that I play normally. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what Palia is, and maybe this game's going to be good for you. We'll find out. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Alrighty guys, so here is my little slice of heaven. Keep in mind, I only have about 12 hours in this game so far, so I am very much a noob, and some of the stuff I say might be slightly inaccurate, but the basis of this game, from what I can tell, is building out your little home area. So this is my plot of land where I can decorate and do whatever I see fit. I can cut some of these trees down if I don't want them here. I actually do like that tree there, so maybe not that tree. Maybe not that tree in particular, but let's see. How about this tree? I don't care about this tree. This tree can go away. So we'll cut this tree down, and you can always plant more trees with acorns and such, and really get into it and shape this land however you want. So one thing here is that I really enjoy is if you press H, you come to this. So all the way down to here in this big square is all of your land that you can shape and change. I've unlocked everything over here with this portion that doesn't have the squares, and once you get more writs, you can unlock all of this. Some of the really nice things, this is my actual farm, and I can click and move and place stuff wherever I want. So you don't really have to worry about, what's the most best way to do any of this. Your watering holes over here, so I do recommend putting your soil and stuff over here, but really if you want to put your soil all the way over here, pop off, do what you need to do. Don't worry about me. This game's here for you to have fun. One of the nice things here, and I'll show you in a second, is if I would move this tent, all of the stuff that's inside of the tent moves with it. So I can quickly move, I can't jump the fence apparently, move my stuff around, and it'll keep all of these objects in here exactly where they are with the tent. So it's really easy to move your stuff around. I can move my plots of land and it won't affect my plants. I can move my crafting stations and they'll continue crafting my trees and all that other stuff. Oop. We need to water our trees here. So farming is a big aspect of this game. You can, do your trees like I'm doing over here. Just gonna water these up real quick. You can plant your plants, get your plots, really kind of expand and do that farming sim kind of game if that's really what you're looking for. The game has a lot more to offer than just your farming area though. So first things first, when you get into the game, you're going to be able to customize your character, and you can change all kinds of your different haircuts and stuff, the colors. You have your primary color, secondary color, eyebrow color, hair dye pattern. You can change the pattern. Maybe I don't want it like that. Maybe I want it in the backs. Change it. Do whatever you need to. Face coverings. You a girl but you want a beard? You got it. Whatever you want, you can do. You can also change your voice lines, which I think is only at the beginning. I don't know how to change your voice lines. Maybe pick the voice line that you actually like when you're making your character, because I don't think you can actually change that. I could be wrong. But you also have your face mask. You can get your little fancy glasses, different hats and stuff. All these not owns are like achievements or cash shop stuff. Tops, you can change your colors of your tops and mix and match and do whatever you really want to. Same with your bottoms here. Kind of like that color. We're going to change that a bit. You have your makeup style, change whatever you want, and your gliders. Unfortunately, I'm not far enough in the game to have a glider. Essentially, you can just jump off high little areas and glide down for your heart little content. You can travel a little bit quicker that way. So you can customize your house and everything in here other than like the windows and the door. I decorated and put stuff in just real quick, make a little home. It's kind of nice. You're cooking when your stove is a little mini game here. I unfortunately don't have the items to show you that. The big thing here is if you look at this treasure chest up top here is my storage. This is a huge feature that I really like. So all of that stuff is there. And if I go to these chests, all of the stuff there, it's linked. And even better, let's say I go to here and I want to craft something. Man, look at that. Straight out of the stash, straight into the hopper, just chugging along, doing whatever I needed to do. Crafting, really basic in this game. So let's go make some arrows. See here, we can make arrows. We'll need some logs and some flint for makeshift. But we are big gamer boy, okay? We're going to go ahead and do the standard arrow because I don't have the good ones yet. And that's 5 sapwood and a copper bar. Do that. A little bit of the animation and boom, there's your arrows. So now we can go hunting. One thing to note with this game, there is no actual combat. There is only the hunting. So let's go and show you what that looks like. And that's a bit of a walk to get out of there. So I'm just going to see you guys once we get over there. How about that? Alright, chat. We are in the hunting grounds. We have to be quiet so that these deer do not hear us. Like I said, this game has no combat other than this, and this is the combat if you want to call that, and it's more of just hunting. I have no HP, you know, nothing can kill me. We are just slowly creeping up and hunting, and down it goes. Now, keep in mind that it went down a little bit easier because I do have the upgraded arrows and the upgraded bow, and this is the newbie zone, so it will be a little bit harder. When you first start off, those guys will be 2 shots instead of 1. Yeah, and you just go shoot them, pick them up, get your loot. And that bar in the top left is your focus. You want to keep that focus up with your food, so you'll be hunting a lot for food to keep it up. That gives you experience multipliers. Some of the other activities include Pokemon battles, which is really just you yeeting these smoke bombs at bugs. And it's really called bug catching. It's not really Pokemon, sorry, but it feels like Pokemon because you find a bug, yeet a semi-Pokeball at it, which is really just a smoke bomb, and then pick up your Pokemon. The higher the bug, the lower the chance is that you will actually get it. And there's a bunch of different bugs, like this little guy here who's just crawling through the ground. Let's see if we get him, and we do. So on top of that, you have these little critters that also die in one hit because I'm too high level for this zone. And you just kind of pop them off, collect, and I have too much in my inventory again. That's going to be a huge issue in this game, by the way. It does not seem like it gets better for a very long time. On top of the skills that you've seen, you already saw me chop down a tree. You can also go mining and or fishing, and I'm really, really bad at fishing, so we're gonna do that. That way you can see it. Fishing is actually kind of fun because it has a little mini game with it. So you gotta. My inventory is too full for fishing. What can we throw away? We don't need these. Throw this away. Alrighty. Okay, it's still too full. We gotta throw more away. What is this? That's. I don't know what to throw away. Why are we gonna? We'll get rid of the lily. Alright, so you throw your little bobber out there, right? And it's gonna, seems like it always goes down 4 times. So you just kind of sit back, relax, get a drink, watch a YouTube or Twitch stream, you know, really whatever you want. There's 1 bite. And here's the other bite. And 3. And, oh, that was quick. So if you see these like parentheses out there, you got to keep your fish in there by moving your mouse around. As you can see my character tug in certain directions. There we go. So we caught that and our inventory is full. If you don't keep them in that little parentheses, what's going to end up happening is that bar that was at the bottom is eventually just going to go red, and you're going to take like I want to call it damage, but there's no combat. But that bar will slowly go down and you'll fail. And you'll lose the fish on the line. You got to redo it. Not a big deal, but still kind of annoying. So you really got to play the minigame and pay attention on the fishing. There's a lot of stuff to explore in the game, and as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, there's a lot of different quests and puzzles. Like I gotta solve a riddle over there for the ancient battery. From what I can tell in game, you can't get these guys and actually have a little farm with animals, which is a big bummer. I'm hoping that this just comes later on in the game and I'm not far enough, or they intend to add animals. But from my playthrough so far, all I can really find is just kind of plants, which is okay. Nice little farming simulator. I haven't done too much with it. I've mostly been doing scavenging. Now, if you notice that this butterfly is sparkling, that's because that is a high quality butterfly. So we just caught ourselves a common blue butterfly with a gardenia that we're going to throw on the ground. And this guy's mining over here, and it's important to note that you can help each other out, and we can both loot that now. And even though he broke this before he came over, it didn't go away on my end. They eventually will despawn, but for now, I can just go around and keep grabbing these things, even though he's already done it. So it's really a big cooperative community game where you're not necessarily competing with other players on trying to find your resources and loot. Although it does look like I was too slow and all the clay is gone from down here, which is a big bummer. But to end it with our skills on all the different features and skills you have fishing, cooking, gardening, mining, furniture making, foraging, bug catching, and hunting. Each of these skills has their own little like trainer or vendor associated with them in the main town, which is located here, and you can see their little faces on it. And they actually have their own little schedules, and they'll walk around and go, and then they'll go back home and go to sleep. Some of them live over here, and then the one jerk, is it Hadari? Might be Hadari. He's a jerk. He lives way over here, and he's off on the other map. He's super annoying. But we'll go ahead and we'll go into town next and see what we can find over there for you guys and show you how that all works. Alrighty, chat, we made it to town with some time magic there, so really just walked over here. Took, I don't know, not very long. Travel's not super bad. One thing that is annoying about travel is it seems like your teleport back home is on a 30-minute timer or something. So if you go too far out, make sure that this is there. It'll automatically teleport you back, which is really nice. There is fast travel somewhere in this town. Maybe we can find the banner for it. But this is the general shop. This is where you'll sell most of your stuff if you want money instantly. You can also, on your plot, put stuff in the crate and it'll automatically sell. The game does have a very, very good tutorial system to teach you how to play this game. And again, this isn't supposed to be a tutorial. This is just supposed to be like a quick overview of what the game is. But one thing I do want to note is over here is where you buy the bigger bag upgrades. You start off with these first two lines here, and it goes up to the third when you buy it. I think it was for 500, and then this is 5,000, and I don't know what this one is. But each of these will have their own little shops and NPCs that keep them alive. So this person here is actually the town blacksmith who is walking into the tavern for, I don't know, a drink or something. And over here you have the book of people that signed in, and you have another shop over here. This is the cooking shop. So here you can buy all kinds of different recipes. We're definitely going to get that one. And if you open up the map, it does tell you like what all of these are going to be, which is really nice, and it can help you find it. And keep in mind, these are other players running around in here too. So these aren't just all NPCs. So like these white names here in front of me, that's a player. That's an NPC. But there's all kinds of different stuff to explore and do in the game here, and I recommend it. It's a pretty fun game. I was just looking for the fast travel map. I don't know where it is in here. I'm so bad at finding those. So if you look on Steam, one of the big things that people are going to be complaining about, and I understand this, is the cash shop. The cash shop is fair. And I would, well, okay. I don't know if fair is the right word, but it's not pay to win. It's pay to look good. So this is the cash shop here. And we're just going to go quickly through it. You guys can kind of see what's in here. These are all outfits. Give me a sausage. Anybody want to be a sausage? Give me a hot dog. But anyways, you go through this, and there's all kinds of different stuff. Oh, I didn't know they did sales. That's kind of neat. Maybe I'll have to keep an eye out. Maybe if the outfit I want to go on goes on sale. I was looking at either this one or this. I haven't decided which one I want, but let's say I did want to buy this. It's $25.50. So right now, I don't know if this is always going to be there, but there's a purchase bonus right now at the time of filming here. So your first purchase, you're going to get a kitty cat. If you get 3,000 coins, you can either get one of these kitty cats or all three. I'm not sure. So we would need to buy, if we wanted all of the kitty cats, this, which is $32.49. I think if we just wanted the outfit, we could do these two, and I think that maths out, maybe. Somebody smarter than me or wants to do the math. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. So you're looking at $32 for one outfit, and then you get some pets, which is pricey. So yeah, that's it. But how many outfits do you really need? And if you really do enjoy the game, you should send the devs some money and buy an outfit. Maybe wait for them to go on sale. That's what I'm going to do. I'm really not going to pay full price for $32. But again, this isn't my kind of game. Even though I like military sims, action RPGs, MMOs, this is still a really fun and relaxing game. There's a lot of different activities to do, and quests and puzzles. There's all kinds of different caves and mines and stuff to go exploring in. It's a pretty fun game. If you're into stuff like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, I think you're really going to enjoy this. On top of those systems, you also have these really... They're weird to me, but I think some people like them. So you can chat with them, and they tell you stuff about it.
Take it easy.
Yeah, he's done alright. But in here, you can ask him what he likes, and he likes fish. And I sold all my fish, but you could give him fish if you had them in your inventory. And then he'll start to like you a little bit more.
That's enough dilly-dally.
And if you go to your quests, quests are here. You can see all the different stuff that you need to do and find. And I think you can only have 3 things pinned. Communities are kind of like guilds from other games. You can see my buddies over there. But relationships are what we're looking for. And you can go onto your relationships, and after you've asked them what they like, it'll show up here showing you like what kind of things you can get them and what stuff they like to receive. And you can level up your friendship and unlock some different stuff. You can get a box of chocolates and try to romance the robot if you want. Really whatever you want to do. It's a pretty big open-ended game with a lot of possibilities, and it's really chill. So that's it. That's Palia. Like I said before, I'm going to have the referral in the description if you guys want to use that. I think you guys get some free stuff with that. I'm also going to put the Discord link in the description. It's a really small community, like maybe 6 people, so don't expect a huge community, but you're more than welcome to hop on there, chat, ask questions, or if you have questions in general or really anything, you can just post it in the comments. I do try to respond to every comment the best I can. And I think that's really it. I think we're good to wrap up Palia, and I'm going to go get food and play more Palia, I think, the rest of the night. So hopefully you guys like it. I'd recommend, if you like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, farm simulators, you give Palia a shot. It's free to play on Steam, and it's pretty fun. But that said, I'm going to go get some food and play games. So hopefully you guys enjoyed something. If not, and maybe this game's not for you, check back. I will be showcasing some more of these games that are a little bit more unknown, where people really don't know about them. And maybe we can find a game that's just right for you. But until then, toodles.